Assalamu warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. ربنا زدنا علما اللهم اجعل القرآن ربيع قلوبنا ونور صدورنا اللهم آمين. So we are going to start our today's session, and today we are going to start the level 2. When we started level 1, it was explainable that this is three letters verb, and there are the patterns like fatha, 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 kasra, fatha, dhamma, and kasra, fatha, kasra, kasra, and dhamma, dhamma. And there are six chapters we have discussed. This is three letters verb, so we will continue with three letters verb. Uh, it is basically the pattern will same like fatha, 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 kasra, but there are some variation in those basic chapters. So the chapter number 1 of level 2 is ajwaf. I will come to the ajwaf, but first there are three chapters in the first chapter, three cases in the first chapter. Uh, there are three letters. If you just look at that here on the first one, hafa, ha, alif, and fa. Uh, it is three letters verb. It should be in the level 1, but if you look at that, it should be in that case. It doesn't follow that we cannot fit exactly on those chapters, but the way the change, the how it change, it's same. Like here, if we see here hafa ya hafu, we can say that it is same like fatha, fatha, but here this alif, basically this is the important, it will play an important role here. The second case, if we see here Sara, Yasiru, it is same like Fatha Kasra. And then we have Qala, Yaqulu, Alif change, but it can be like Fatha Dhamma. So pattern have same Fatha Kasra, Fatha Fatha, Fatha Kasra, Fatha Dhamma. But here, when we start here, the how we recognize them in Madi, one thing is common in all three cases, and that is Aleph, Aleph, Aleph. And why we cannot fit them exactly in level 1? That should be then there is here we need another Arab, like it should be Khafa, Yahafu, but it is not like that. It is Khafa, Yahafu. Second is Sara, Yasiru, Qala, Yaqulu. One common thing here is we see here that is Aleph. We have Aleph here. Again, in the second case, that is Aleph. And in the third case, that is Aleph. When it goes to Mudare, that this Aleph, it remains Aleph. Here, Sara Yasiru, instead of Aleph, it changes to Ya. Qala Yaqulu, Aleph changes to Wa. So here the central letter in Arabic, this is the most central letter, Khafa, Sara, Qala. So the central letter is Alif. And in Arabic, the center is called Ajwaf, the most central. The Ajwaf mean middle or center. So that's why the chapter name is Ajwaf. Ajwaf means center. And what is central here? And that is Alif. And that Alif basically it play an important role here. It is Khafa Yakhafu, Sara Yasiru. Alif, in first case Alif remains Alif. Second case Alif changes to Ya, and third case is Alif changes to Wa. So the important thing to remember here, it is basically it is a special case of level 1. It is extension of the level 1, but these chapters cannot we cannot fit exactly on the level 1, so we have another level for them. So second thing, in the first chapter name is Ajwaf, level 1, chapter number 1, Bab Ajwaf. What is the meaning of Ajwaf? Ajwaf means center. What is center? Here we have Alif. Here in the all the cases we see here the common letter is Alif. The case number 1, Khafa Yakhafu, Alif remains Alif. Case number two. Sara yasiru, alif changes to ya. Third is qala yaqulu, alif changes to waw. Now let's go to the meaning. Level 1, chapter number 1, Bab Ajwaf, case number 1. Khafa ya khafu, alif remains alif. Khafa means he feared. Second is Sara yasiru, alif changes to ya, and Sara means he traveled. And then qala yaqulu, alif changes to waw, and qala mean he said. So let's repeat this thing first, and then we will go to the case number 1. Uh, uh, I see here Saad Iqbal here, so he can help us to repeat this.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Salam. Go ahead.
Okay, so level 2, chapter 1, Bab Ajwaf. Ajwaf means a center, and it means center because in each case, the middle letter is the alif. So the first case is khafa ya khafu. Alif remains alif. Khafa means he feared. The second case is Sarah yasiru. Alif changes to ya. Sarah means he traveled. And the third case is qala yakulu. Alif changes to wow. Qala means he said.
Qala mean he said. One just additional thing. Thank you, Saad. Uh, we have to remember that normally we this alif, waw, and ya. These are called in Arabic. We say them as weak letters. Aruf illa, alil from alil. So weak letters. Why they are weak letter? Because they cannot retain. We sometimes they change into one another, and sometimes we don't see them. They disappear. Like here in the case one, alif remains alif. Second case, there is no alif in the mudare. What happened? Alif changes to ya. And in the third case, qala yaqulu, alif changes to waw. That's why alif, waw, and ya, they are weak letters. Why they are weak letters? Sometimes they change, they convert into each other's, or in some cases we will see that they got vanished. They will not be there. So let's start and do practice on khafa ya khafu. Remaining thing will be same whatever we covered, and all these examples are vocabulary we take it is from Quran. So by this way we enhance the vocabulary, and also we see them that how they fit in the pattern. Okay, let's start one the first level 1, chapter number 1, Babajwaf, case 1. Khafa ya khafu, alif remains alif. Khafa means he feared. Uh, I can ask Tanjeen, can you please do that?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Khafa.
Level 1,
Level
level
1.
2, chapter number
Level
1.
2, chapter number 1. Bab Ajwaf.
Ajwaf mean?
Ajwaf means central.
Okay. Case 1.
Khafa yakhafu. Fatha remains fatha. I mean, alif remains alif.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah. Fatha, or it is basically alif remains alif. That is basically fatha case. Go ahead.
Khafa, khafu. Khifta, khiftum, khiftu, khifna. Yakhafu, yakhafuna, takhafu, takhafuna. Akhafu, nakhafu. خف لا تخف خافوا لا تخافوا خائف خائفون خائفين مخوف مخوفون مخوفين خوف.
Khawfun. Okay. Khafa means?
He feared.
And khifta?
You fear. You feared.
Khifna.
You all. We feared.
And yakhafu?
He fears, or he will fear.
Takhafu?
You fear, or you will fear.
You fear or you will fear. There is another meaning as well.
She fears.
Or she will.
She will fear.
Okay. Khaf.
Fear.
La takhaf.
Don't fear.
Okay. Khaifun.
The one who fears.
خوف.
To fear.
خافوا.
You all fear.
Okay, thank you, Tanjin.
Hey, mate, it also means that they feared.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, Tanjin. Yeah. So there is another important point here, as raised by Tanjin, that this is khafu. Here we say khafu means they feared, and here in Failul Amr, khafu we say it is Amr order, you all fear. So both have this everything is same. The meaning is different. When it used as Madi, according to the context, we will translate it as they feared, and Failul Amr, when it comes as per the context, it will be Amr, we will say you all fear. It depends on the context. Thank you, Tanjin, for pointing it out. Okay, so again, this is khafa, it is different. It is not fataha, fatahu, fatahta. Here it is khifta. It got changed from here. Khafa, khafu. It is not khafta, it is khifta. Khiftum, that's why it is a special case. Khiftum, khiftu, khifna. There will be no, it will not be khafta. So yakhafu, yakhafuna, it will go all around same. But here we have to think about that when it goes to khafa, khafu, after that khif. And khifta. Failul amr is khaf. It is same, like it will retain this pattern khafa, yakhafu. Or you can say khafa, so it will be khaf. And khafu, la takhaf, la takhafu. Khaifun, khaifuna, khaifina, and masdar is khawf. So we will do some more practice for this so that we can understand this pattern. Umar Ahmad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Go
Okay,
ahead. First say summary level 2.
Level 2, Chapter 1, Bab Ajwaf. Ajwaf means central. Khafa ya khafu pattern.
So
Target
khafa yakhafu. What does it mean? Alif remains
Alif remains Alif.
Alif. In Madi Alif, if you look at Mudare, it is why it remains Alif. And we already see that there are other two cases. Before that, we see there in second and third case, when we will discuss, Alif will change. Alif changes to Ya, Alif changes to Wa. So there will be three cases in chapter number 1. Khafa Yakhafu, Alif remains Alif. Sara Yasiru, Alif changes to Ya. Qala Yaqulu, Alif changes to Waw. Same middle letter. And as we discussed before, it is like Fatha, 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 Kasra, Fatha, Dhamma, but it can be explained in different way. Okay, so your task is to fit here Nama. First, the meaning. Khafa means?
Khafa means he feared.
So everybody should remember. Khafa, he feared. Khawf, to fear. So we are taking another verb that is Nama. Nama means?
He slept.
Okay, go ahead and fit here.
Nama, namu. Nimta, nimtum. Nimtu, nimna. Yanamu, yanamuna. Tanamu, tanamuna. Anamu, nanamu. Nam, la tanam. Namu, la tanamu. Naimun, naimuna, naimina.
Okay, let's skip the maf'ul for this. Next is
Namun.
naum.
Oh, namun.
Naum mean
Uh, to sleep.
to sleep. Nama,
He slept.
if nama he slept, you slept.
Uh, Nimta.
I slept.
Nimtu.
I will sleep.
Anamu.
Anam. We will sleep.
Nanamu.
They sleep.
Uh, Yanamuna.
Yanamun. Sleep. Order.
Nam.
Don't sleep.
Latanam.
La. The one who sleeps.
Naimun.
Naim. And to sleep.
Naumun.
Naum. These masdars are used a lot. Khafa, yakhafu, khawf. Nama, yanamu, naum. Naum means sleep. Okay, thank you. Brother Wahid. Okay, Brother Wahid is not there. Not okay. I would go to Hafsa.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Can you please take this verb? What is this?
Nala, he reached.
Meaning?
He reached.
He reached. First, can you please summarize level 2, chapter number 1?
Level 2, chapter 1, Bab Ajwaf. Ajwaf means central. Khafa, yakhafu, alif remains alif.
This
Khafa
is good.
means he feared.
Okay. Now your task is you have to fit here Nala. Nala means?
He reached.
Okay, go ahead.
Nala, nalu. Nilta, niltum, niltu, nilna. Yanalu, yanaluna. Tanalu, tanaluna. Analu, nanalu. Nal, la tanal. Nalu, la tanalu. Nailun, nailuna, nailina. Manulun.
Yeah, for the sake of pattern, it will be manulun. It can be manilun. Okay, manalun. Okay, and what will be the masdar?
Nol,
Naulun
nolun.
or nailun. Okay, nala means
He reached.
he reached. You reached.
Nilta,
Nilta. You will reach.
tanalu.
Tanalu. Any other meaning for tanalu?
She reached.
Or she will reach.
Or
And
she
what is the
will
meaning of nanalu?
We reach or we will reach.
Okay. Don't reach.
La tanal.
La tanal. Thank you, Hafsan. Thank you. Good job. Okay, so let's now use it and how it is used in Quran. So Uncle Hamid will take this ayah and he will explain, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
فلا تخافوهم وخافون إن كنتم مؤمنين.
Yeah, this is khafuni. There is just a typo.
Yeah,
Okay.
fa so la not takhafu do not do not fear.
Okay, can you please tell me about this la takhafu? First, if I ask you, what will be the chapter for la takhafu?
Level 2 Bab Ajwaf, pattern 1 khafa yukhafu.
Okay, and la takhafu is?
La takhafu is fi'l nahi.
Nahi, plural. Okay.
Plural, yes.
So la takhafu means?
La takhafu, do not fear.
Do not fear. Keep going.
Whom they
Them
wa
are they. Okay.
them wa and khafun.
Let's break it. This is separate. This is khafu is the separate thing and ni is the separate. There are two words. One is khafu and then one is ni. So let's translate khafu. So we have khafu. Where we can fit, we have two khafu. One is madi and one is amar.
Yes, one is Fairul Madi and one Fairul Amar, and here it would be, since we are talking about do not fear, those who fear.
No, khafu. If you say that, it will be used as
Fairul Amar.
Failul amar. So what will be the meaning of khafu?
Do not, you all fear.
You all fear. According to the context, if we know that, then its meaning is khafu. You all fear. If we translate this as they fear, and we do the combined translation, it will not make any sense. So it will be failul amar khafu. So you all fear. Next is ni.
Ni.
Me.
Ni here, like
it is ni. Di
ni.
Me. From me.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
In that kuntum.
If.
Yeah, if. Yeah, if kuntum, you all.
You all are.
You all are mu'minin. If you are all mu'minin.
What is the meaning of mu'minin?
The believers.
Believers. So here, important thing is with the vocabulary words. Fa, so, in, if, kuntum we will discuss. Kuntum meaning, for time being, kuntum mean you are. but it will be in the same case. Okay, next is mu'minin, believer. Mu'minun, mu'minuna, mu'minina. So mu'minina, believer. Fa,
if you are,
just translate. Fa,
so do
la
not,
tahaf. I will say Arabic, you have to translate. La
yeah,
tahafu,
do not fear.
hum,
You,
them.
them,
Va,
and
hafu,
you all do not fear.
hafu.
You all do not fear. You
No.
all fear. Sorry.
You all fear, yeah. Ni,
You all fear. Ni. Me.
yes. In,
So.
no. In mean
No.
if.
If you in.
If. I know that, you know that. So
Yeah.
in,
If
for
you,
all
if
audience, in mean if. Inna, indeed. In,
Yes.
if. An
If
mean
you,
that.
yes,
Kuntum,
you all
you all are.
are
Mu'minin.
believers.
Okay, now do the combined translation.
So you all do not fear them. And if you are
There is
all,
no if. There is no if.
no. Yeah, if you are
No.
all,
There is no if here. And
you all do not fear.
no. Again, I know that you know that. So here there is some. This is la takhafu means you do not fear, but khafu means you all fear.
You all fear
From me.
From me.
If you are
all believers.
Thank you very much. Jazakallah khairan. So
Yeah,
again, so you all don't fear from them. Just for this from is not there,
Yes.
but to make it okay. So you all don't fear from them, and you all fear from me if you all are believer. Again, very important ayah. Purpose here is to how we can use this. Here, la takhafu is coming from fi'lun nahi. This khafu is here. It will come in amar. If we say that khafu is at two places, you can translate with madi, but that will not make sense. So it is this khafu. So you all don't fear from them, and you all fear from me. This ni. If you all are believers, mean if you all are believer, what you have to do, you don't have to fear from them according to the context. And what you have to do, you all fear from me, means from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is very important. So again, level 2, chapter number 1, bab ajwaf. Ajwaf means center. The first case is khafa yakhafu. Alif remains alif. Khafa means he feared. So we have to go to the breakout room so that we can have a chance to practice on that.